To another legacy message. Shout out to all my legacy holders. We in the fourth industrial revolution. Shout out to the blockchain world, the world of robots, algorithms, and drones. We in the legacy movement. Shout out to legacy coin. Shout out to all my legacy bag holders. Welcome back to another legacy message. Wealth transfer, position ourselves on the winning side. Stack it up, hotter and hotter. We taking these profits. Happy New Year. Margins. Up. Stocks and crypto go down. Bonds go down. Stocks and crypto go up. Opportunity knock in. Look at these knock-ins. Those that are knocking this knowledge is flopping. Keeps you in poverty. When you know the world planned out, you can now play the game. And play the game, source way. We in the fourth industrial revolution. We in the fourth industrial revolution. We in the fourth industrial revolution. We in the fourth industrial revolution.
What do you focus on?
Doesn't make sense? Do you feel like need new intent? Push that pride to the side. Stop giving away time. You gotta be the storyteller. Send a legacy energy your way. Please don't stack no fiat. Think about it, they was throwing tea out.
Americans had no complaints when they was getting free checks. All they be asking now is
when is it coming next? We in the fourth industrial revolution. We in the fourth blockchain. Fourth industrial revolution. You gotta be the storyteller. Shout out to my legacy bag holders. Shout out to this legacy movement. Sending nothing but positive energy your way. Neutral energy your way. That's right. We telling the story.
All I see is cryptocurrency.
We telling the story. We the people in our flow state. It's cryptocurrency. We the people money. The people telling the story. The people empowering themselves. On the right side of history, this is the digital 1776. We Paul Revere and them boys, we making some noise for freedom. I got the knowledge of wisdom, deceit or the devil's tricks. Silly rabbit, what's that? More abundance I see, more abundance I reap. Digital, generating income, need a flash loan. Let me maneuver my NWO crypto. Salute to my patriots. That's the people's money. Never forget about silver and gold. Everything autonomous. All I see is cryptocurrency. Digital. Everything autonomous. Wow. I got robots working for me. We telling the story. Shout out to my legacy bag holders.
You know how the family function, running this business.
80 hours we working.
On this digital mission, got the goal and focus. Now the future looks bright. Yeah, I'm living life.
Listen to the future ashes in sight. Everything gonna be alright. Stick to the plan. I got you, man. The Trilateral Club is to the left. If you were looking for the gay people, it's to the left. Go down there. The digital hallway. All y'all gay boys, go to the left. Digital. Everything autonomous. Wow. Welcome back to another legacy message. If y'all were looking for the gay club is down the digital hall to the left. All you trilateral government-made weirdos. Yeah, all you emotional ass fag boys down there. Boom, two more songs, y'all. 2 more songs. You already know. Shout out to everybody playing Energy Check. Trilateral Club down the hall to the left.
Financial freedom.
Because we telling the stories around here. Financial freedom for the people. Spiritual power, meaning you got God, and we got purchasing power. Okay? We gonna be free. Yeah. Jedi hooligans put in work. We on a financial freedom mission. Ballin' like the bosses that we are. Every day we get more free. Deposits come in and it goes to assets. Generating income. Niggas dumb if they ain't generating none. Always gotta work like a slave. Ain't no way that nigga free. Fuck that 401k. Okay. Okay. Learn about assets and get you some today. Fixed asset investors. Fixed asset investors. I can't lose. This is for losers. This is for losers. This is for winners. Whatever it takes. We gonna be free. Yeah. We're building that net worth. With passive income. You know I gotta invest. Keep the expenses low. Whatever you retain, that's cash flow. Invest that cash flow and watch it grow. Money work for me, money work for you. This is for the legacy, bro. Financial freedom. Yeah, we free. Yeah. Whatever it takes. We gonna be free. Yeah. This is not it. This is it. Gresham's Law. Financial freedom, yeah, we free.
Assets that generate income, yeah, we free.
Financial freedom, yeah, we free. We gotta get that purchasing power. We telling the story, people. We telling the story, people. We gonna have that purchasing power.
Assets that generate income, yeah, we free.
Spiritual power and purchasing power. Real American-like. Real great spirit-like. Real conquer man energy-like. We learn a thing or two from the conquer man, and we conquer the fuck out our own land, right? We conquer the fuck out our own self and shit. Yeah, man. I don't know about you, but in my 31 years, I learned how to conquer some shit. Cause I ain't attached to his story. So his story been teaching me how to conquer my story and how to tell my story. No mental illness around here. I'm American made, bitch. I've been fighting these demons and conquering them right here in America. Like supernatural. Real supernatural shit going on right now. Storytelling. We storytelling the people. Sending legacy energy your way. Shout out to my legacy bag holders. CKU legacy coin bag holders. Always checking the energy. Gotta read the room.
Always checking the energy.
Gotta run it back. Sending legacy energy your way. Sending legacy energy your way, man.
Check.
Yeah. Always checking the energy. All my trilateral brothers. Go down gay club to the left.
Always checking the energy.
Gotta check the energy.
Always checking.
Keep these trilateral ones away.
Gotta read the room. I have these great spirit gifts.
I came here to uplift and raise the frequency from the dead to the living. Life still vibrant like we just born. When trauma bonding became the norm. Fuck that toxic storm. We telling the story. Fuck any of them that love misery. Fuck any of them.
So what's really the issue?
It gotta be something personal with you. Always checking the energy. Always checking the energy. Gotta read the room. Man, I gotta play that one more time. We checking the energy and we getting the zombies out. Y'all gay brothers, go down to Trilateral Club to the left, man. We keep the energy in check. We keep our circle in check. Real man shit. You heard? Always checking the energy. Always checking the energy. Gotta read the room. Always checking the energy. Always checking the energy. Gotta read the room. Master of gatekeeping relationships. Master gatekeeper.
From the dead to the living.
Life still vibrant like we just born. When trauma bonding became the norm. Fuck that toxic storm. And fuck anyone who love misery. They're an enemy of states. God keeps us great. So what's really the issue? It gotta be something personal with you.
Always checking the energy.
Always gotta check it.
Always checking the energy.
Gotta read the room.
Always checking the energy.
Master gatekeeper of relationships, bro. Knowledge and wisdom.
Gotta read the
room.
This ability
To see, I'm thankful. It keeps me away from the play pretend. The world of fake, the could have been. Who levels down to more sin? Cause they insecure within. I can see, so it keeps me, like I said again, negative entities. Just because they look like me, don't mean they anything like me. Just because they look like me, Don't mean they anything like me.
Always checking the energy. Check. Always checking the energy.
Got to read the room.
Always checking the energy. Check.
Always checking the energy. Got to read the room. You gotta read the room. Self-preservation. That's how we telling the story. Self-preservation. Self-sabotage is for the birds. Self-sabotage is for the losers. If you was all about self-sabotage, right? If you're all about self-sabotage, you're looking for the Trilateral Club, you can go down this digital hallway to the Trilateral Club. Yeah, too bad I'm not even using GarageBand, but y'all gay boys get out of here. Y'all gay boys get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not here for some serious message. So y'all might as well get out of here. Y'all can waste y'all time though, you know what I'm saying? Because all y'all doing is giving me energy. You know what I mean? I'm the energy god. But anyway, man, shout out to my legacy bag holders. Welcome back to another legacy message. Happy New Year 2025. It's very important that you are direct and you know who your friends and who's your foes. 2024, that in the last 4 years, that was for you to realize that much more who's on your side and who is not. 2025, we're in the clear. We're in the clear. We're crystal clear. We're CKU around here. Yes. It's Father KU, K the wise man, K the landlord, K the human crystal, K the human tarot. We're talking about being an energy god. We're talking about 6% high return on energy investment. But I'm not your financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, right? I'm more like your spiritual advisor, your spiritual mentor, your big brother, your little brother, your father on the internet, your Bitcoiner. And we definitely became game about blockchain, rental income, and commodities, assets that generate us daily income. Currently, during the time of recording, boss movements are the only movements in motion because we got multiple streams of cash flow taking place. We're making money online and offline in all kinds of ways, actively and passively. So, during the time of recording, boss movements, once again, is the only movements taking place right now, only motion. Praise to the great spirit, praise to the most high, shout out to our heavenly father. Thank you, source. Thank you. Team loyalty is the vibe. All right, no monkey branching on this side. Guys, we're going through the greatest wealth transfer in human history. So make sure you're on the right side of history, telling your story. Once again, we're going through the greatest wealth transfer in human history. So make sure you're on the right side of history, right? Pivot, leveraging, and profiting. Having wealth transfer to you because we know how to tell the story, right? We're trading time for money to multiply that money within cash flowing opportunities, right? Assets, businesses, corporation, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and land. Understand or overstand what is it I'm saying? Shout out to everybody tuning into another legacy message. For everybody that was looking for the trilateral peasant message, the self-sabotage message. If you guys were looking for the self-sabotage message, go down to the digital hall to the left and you will find the Trilateral Club. This is all about self-preservation, real human-esque things, right? We're not the alternative genetically modified human beings that were made by the government. You know what I'm saying? No, we're human beings that are made and designed by God, and we tell our story because our story is worth telling. And on top of that, our story has a lot of accountability and responsibility because that's where our power is at, right? The trilateral brothers and sisters, their power is within lying and being a peasant and being poor and keeping themselves poor. Our power is in, we play this godly human GTA game where our power is in the truth, in getting wealth, in abundance and prosperity, and so on and so forth. Sustainability, unity, and the other trilateral people are the opposite. Understand and overstand what I'm saying because they don't practice what they preach and they don't reach nothing. Actions over words in the adult world. Thank y'all for tuning in once again to a legacy generational message. You gotta be the storyteller. Let me repeat. You gotta be the storyteller. Let me repeat. You gotta be the storyteller. And I tell the fuck out of my story because the Conquer Man taught me to tell my story. The Conquer Man taught me to make sure that I'm the important one in my reality, just like the Conquer Man is doing right now within all his abnormal television telling lies to your vision media. Oh yeah, I told you when the Greek gods, right? When white Conquer Man God, when he starts to see his people not holding faith to him anymore, guess what he has to do? He has to call out Hades, mental illness. Hades, my brother, do some mental illness shit and have them believe in us again, right? So that's exactly what's going on within this abnormal world right now, right? Your conquer God is upset, and your conquer God wants you to feel something real trilateral like, man. You gotta be the storyteller. We the people have to be telling the stories in a way in which that empowers you, gives you more power versus take your power away. If you're telling your story in a way in which that you're losing power, things are not working out correctly and whatnot, that's how in which you're choosing to use your sorcery. Real talk. And I gotta say the Steve Jobs quote, and then we gotta uh talk about Gresham's law just a little bit. And once again, let me go over the Steve Jobs quote. The most powerful person in the world is a storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation that is to come. And when you, as a man, when you hear something like this lets you know you got to be telling your story for your bloodline and setting the values for whoever in your bloodline is to come. It's very important. We that OG, we that Godfather, OTF, only the family. All right, just like the monarchs, just like the conqueror white man, he operates just of his family. He focuses on himself. He shows us that he doesn't give a fuck about the people. He doesn't give a fuck about the globe. He just give a fuck about people praising him and stuff like that. We have to learn a thing or two from the conquer man and conquer ourselves and give a fuck about ourselves, the people that we actually have bonds and connections with, and keep that circle small, right? Keep that circle small. It's very important because a circle being too big, you don't know who your enemy. You can't really point it out as quickly as you would be able to if it was a smaller circle, right? But anyway, the most powerful person in the world is a storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generations to come. Let me say it one more time, right? The most powerful person in the world is a storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, so we're telling our story, so we set the vision, we set the values, and set the agenda of an entire generation to come for our bloodline. The days are over where you need to be focused so deeply on other people's businesses, other people's realities and stuff like that. More than ever before, a real man is here, and what we need to be focused on is the smaller tasks, the smaller things at hand, and we need to be focused in on ourselves and our our bonds and connections that we have right now. That's what we need to be focused on, and we need to be getting those bonds and connections stronger because the last 4 years truly showed you who is in your corner and who is not in your corner. So now everybody should be in real good cahoots and have a lot of clarity. And if you don't have clarity, that's because you've been using your life and wasting your time, your own individual economy, not being a utility to yourself, and that's really fucked up, bro. Once again, sending legacy energy, sending legacy energy to all my legacy bag holders. Shout out to you, CKU Legacy Coin, and everybody that's taking advantage of all the opportunity of Assets Business Corporation doing your homework and passing the class, right? Because I give y'all the cheat codes and shit. But thank y'all for the opportunity, for taking the opportunity of Assets Business Corporation, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and land, right? We're going to go over Gresham's Law real quick. Gresham's Law, the principle that bad money drives out good money in the currency markets, right? Bitcoin is a currency, right? Silver, gold is a currency, right? So this is bad money. This is the best kind of bad money. It replaced God, silver and gold. It replaced God, and man became God, right? Greek God, Olympus, uh, Zeus, Poseidon, all that shit. That's people's God, right? That's people's God at this point. This thing right here. Their God is not in the fixed minerals, the fixed resources. They're not getting power from God's electrical elements in his godly human GTA game. I'm telling y'all because I go through experiences myself, which has wisdom, right? This gives you powers. This gives you powers. This gives you powers compared to this. Generations are losing power with this, and parents are teaching their generations to just hoard this and work for this, and in man we trust. All right? When you praise the dollar bill, you praise man, you praise conquer white man, and he likes that because he gets more power, like he likes to show us in his movies with Greek gods and shit. When they believe in me, I feel more powerful. When they don't believe in me, we gotta stage some bullshit. We gotta stage some bullshit through television, give y'all some fear porn creativity, and have y'all brought more to y'all knees, or have y'all doing some ill shit. This way they can use it as a form of crisis. If you have not realized, every storytelling that's taking place externally of us, it's against us. And they're creating all these crisis actors on dummy missions so that they get a reaction from the American people, because remember, they know their people, especially their emotional people. So all they need to do is to trigger you is stage some shit for you, right? So they get that reaction and then point the finger and be like, oh, look what they did. I gotta take their laws. I got martial law this shit, right? It's just like the fake ass slave owners in your personal reality, right? They try to do the same thing. They try to gaslight you and make it seem like they're so holy and so good and positive, so that they can throw the light onto you while they do what they do, right? Evil shit, satanic shit, right? It's the same shit in your personal world. It's on the collective stage right now. The whole television, telling lies to your vision is a whole bunch of gaslighting and trying to get a reaction out of the people. This way they can just blame you for the shit that they did to you. This is how gay the game is. That's why you gotta protect your mind as godly human GTA game. The game is so gay. The same people who create the scenarios for you to feel something about, they're the ones gonna use it against you like like real faggots. Like, this world is fucked up out here, fams. It's very important that you understand and overstand the storytelling. Appreciate you, Paul Revere, for dropping Energy Check. If you want to tune into the latest song in which that just dropped within 2025. But once again, good money, Gresham's law. Bad money drives out good money. And during the story, through the storytelling play right now, they are using the American dollar to buy as much Bitcoin as they possibly can, right? Using ETFs. And they've been doing it so smooth, so smooth. Shout out to Smooth Geo. But they've really been doing it real smooth, huh? You know they have been doing it real smooth. They use the ETFs to pump more of their bags. And the American people like, yo, should I buy Bitcoin? Should you? Should you be praising God? Should you be praising man that conquer you? I guess you gay. I guess you're a little boy. I guess you're a little girl. Because anybody that prays this praises man. This is your God. Don't ever forget that. And because you praise this to God, this is why you don't know this is inflationary technology. Wow, this is a deflationary technology. And during times of inflation, silver, gold, Bitcoin, land, assets, business, corporation, they soar. In the last 4 years, didn't Amazon make more money than ever before? Didn't Walmart make more money than ever before? Didn't all the technologically or tech companies and stuff like that, certain fintech companies, I'm not talking about the ones that they wanted to fail, but the whole point is, didn't them assets, businesses, and corporations go up? People's job wages didn't go up. And when the people's job wages did go up, guess what the laughing stock of that joke was? Everything else went up too, y'all bitch asses. Yeah, because once again, the conquer white man system, his family, the monarch, is always going to show y'all who's really in charge. Who's truly in charge? It clearly ain't the people, because the people are easily able to be triggered, easily able to be lied to, be easily able to be told what to do. The people, the majority of the people ain't shit. You got to remember, there's no originality. If you're going to Conquer Man School, what's original about going to Conquer Man School? What's creative about it? What's creative about going to Conquer Man School? The same people who are never going to teach you how to conquer yourself and how to conquer your family and how to get out from beneath their spell, their infinity bill spell. Roman man shit. Roman God shit. I only feel powerful when people believe in me and shit. Uncle Pedophile Satan, bro, is not it. Uncle Pedophile Satan is not it. If you're here in America or anywhere around the world, you must know the system hates you because of your origin story. And your origin story is that you were created by the great spirit God, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So that alone, that origin story alone is why you will never be liked. That's why the storytelling is so incredible right now, where people are still worshiping the people that are replacing them with robots, algorithms, and drones because they're such jackasses. Get back on the boat. Get on the slave mill, bitch. You know you want to stay and be a cheerleader. I don't care what color crayon box you are. If you're comfortable in Conquer Man world, you're a cheerleader. Let me get a W. Let me get a H. Let me get a I. Let me get a T. Let me get an E. Yeah. You conquer. Yes, you're a Conquer Man cheerleader. You will do whatever Conquer Man wants you to do. He makes the laws. He breaks the laws, and you follow the laws. Because you ain't mentally free. You're mentally trapped. The storytellers are telling us robots, algorithms, and drones. Imagine Uber, but autonomous. Like they're telling us the story play. What are you gonna do with human beings when they're replaced by robots? I suppose give them drugs and allow them to play video games. Wow, you don't peep the storytelling? You're in America and you're not peeping the story play? Robots, algorithms, and drones, and you think everything gonna be alright for you simply without you paying attention and acknowledging the motherfucking truth in the streets? Whether it's the physical streets or the digital streets, they're all telling you the story. Robots, algorithms, and drones, people are out of the economy. And people are telling their story. Yeah, man, I'm gonna I ain't even trying to build me a business, bro. I'm gonna hoard that job as long as I can, and you should. However, you should actually build something for the legacy. And if you're not about legacy, you're tuning into the wrong message. You're tuning to the wrong message. Because when I say this is generational wealth messages or legacy message, same shit, that means we're can do people. We have the attitude, like we play the game different. We're building kingdoms. We're building empires, right? We're building towns. We're building villages for ourselves, right? As real men or real fucking women. Those are the pedophile system. They're not building anything. All they're doing is building more STDs spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, right? All they're trying to do is they play the game of mental illness. Let me bring you down. They play the game of sucker. The Jezebel Gigolo game is the game of sucker. What man or what woman is stupid enough to be with a sucker like me? Sucker like me that ain't about ain't about nothing of God. Ain't about nothing of God. And that's what most people are playing right now. They're playing the game of sucker. They're playing the game of I ain't serious. Don't ever take me serious. And they show their parents that too. And their parents love that about y'all. Y'all parents, y'all parents love that all you do is tell the story of how I'm gonna play that next nigga. I'm gonna tell the story of how I'm not human being, but I pretend like I am. I pretend like I'm human being. I pretend. Yeah, I'm so perfect. You're not human. If you're so perfect, you're not fucking human, bro. I'm keeping a bug with you. If you don't have nothing to change about yourself, you're not human, bro. You're not human. Human beings understand and overstand adaptation, and we're very good at adapting because in the jungle or the matrix, this form of matrix, you got to learn how to adapt. So human beings know how to adapt. We're very good at that. Now, artificial ones, the trilateral ones that have been fucked in the ass or sucking mushroom tips, yeah, no, they don't know how to do nothing. They don't know how to do nothing besides lie to you, be a foe to you, but come in the light as if they are a friend. Come in the light as if they are a friend. These people are fag bags. All right? All that witchcraft, white lies and stuff, that's gay man energy. That's not God energy. That's trilateral brother and sister energy. And you guys must know that in this game. It's 2025, man. Ain't nobody should be shocked anymore of what's going on, bro. The world of information and the streets are talking, the stories are being told, but the public knows more about what's going on with New World Order than ever before. Nobody's shocked to any of the stuff anymore. The story is literally setting up for more failure. Tariffs, government closing, banks closing, and once again, nothing has gotten fixed, nothing has gotten solved. They just letting you know, oh, we got robotics for this, we got AI assistants for this, we got AI assistants for that. Letting everybody know, right? Conquer Man is letting his children know you are being replaced. You are being replaced. And people are telling the story like they don't know what to do. So if they don't know what to do, they're going to be conquered too. They're going to be conquered. If you don't know what to do with your freedom, then you're useless. If you don't know how to use freedom and see that as a window of opportunity to feed yourself, and I'm talking about canning your own foods, growing your own foods, then you're not fucking free, bro. We have all the technologies to create our own energy sources for our own family, our community and stuff. Like you gotta get more original and more crafty because we live in a world where everything is indoctrinated and given to us. So why would you not expect to be spied on? That's what y'all gotta realize, bro. We're not the ones throwing up satellites into the sky, putting our own community funding to where satellites be in the sky. We're not the ones creating a community phone, a phone where we can be hacked and stuff like that. You gotta realize when this is a your game and versus when it's not your game as far as your bloodline goes, right? If they're giving us phones, right? And they got cameras, and you can't take the batteries out of it and stuff like that. Uncle Pedophile Satan wants to track you. Uncle Pedophile Satan wants to watch you. George Orwellian world is here, right? And it's not by our creation, but we participate with it, so we breed more of that evil. We breed more of that reality to come into place because we have the government phones. They make it seem like, oh, it's the Apple Corporation and whatnot, but the corporations are the government. So ain't nobody fooled here in America. Nah, I'm a sovereign individual. I control my own mind. I see things like the government. I'm in the space of mind control. That's what I do. I do that as because I'm American. I mean, I know what I'm looking at as laws and this environment and stuff like that, in the free market world and the freest capital market capital and the society and stuff like that. I see what's going on, so I have to control my mind like the mind control system. I got to be aware of the banks. I got to move like the banks, just like how the banks is moving. I be knowing shit. I got to know shit. I'm in the free world, and the moment I lack accountability, responsibility, we simply just not gonna be free anymore. I know that. I know how you get into slavery. I've seen Conquer Man's story. I seen how my people got conquered. I'm a very well aware as to how my bloodline got conquered. They rejected knowledge, they rejected wisdom, and they believed into the lies. They've been conquered, so they're going to be in fear. They're a weaker man or woman, and they're going to accept what Conquer Man wants them to accept. Trust me. I know personally for me. I know personally for my reality. I don't know about y'all, but I'm telling my story. And in my storytelling, oh man, we winning. We winning. Why are we winning? Because I said so. And I put myself in a room full of winners because I'm the master gatekeeper of relationships. So I know a real one from a fake one now. I truly do. This is Legacy Streams, man. Shout out to my Legacy bag holders, man. Shout out to all my CKU Legacy hodlers, man. I'm super proud of you for participating with me in pumping your own bags and and preserving yourself, because that's the game that we play. We play the game of self preservation, while the Trilateral brothers and sisters, those little boys in games, they play the game. They play the game of self sabotage. Self sabotage. Never get nothing right. Never use your money to feed yourself. Never use your money to buy land for yourself. Never use your money to learn more about money. No, 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 no. Just give everything back to the tyrannical system. Give everything back to your Olympus god. Yeah, yeah. Give it back to your Greek god, bro. Give it to Zeus. Give it to Palladius or Ares or well, I don't even fucking know any of this Greek shit. But this is just a story playing this godly human GTA game of me being here for the last 31 years and being very detached from this bullshit. Because there's no reason for me to be attached to any of this stuff. No way. No way. My bloodline been conquered, and you want me to be attached to Conquer Man's story? You want me to be attached to Conquer Man's Bible? You want me to be attached to Conquer Man's way of going about life? No, I respect the Conquer Man, meaning you keep going about your life the way you want to go about your life. And however you and your children want to keep doing what you and your children want to do, y'all do that. But just know we standing firm within our own circle and square, and we're gonna always have the Bible and our pew pew to protect ourselves, because I understand and overstand evil. I know evil has no chill. Evil don't play no type of fair games, nothing of that sort. So evil will look me in my face, say, "Yeah, man, yeah, I agree. I'll smile. You got this one. I'll stay on my side." I already know that nigga lying through his grin. I already know that nigga ain't gonna stay on no side. I know that to never trust no liar and always have a whole loaded clip within the barrel. Bro, we're talking about evil. The same evil that's been reigning for the last 2,000 years, BC, AD, and whatever, and it's still going on today. It's right in front of my face, bro. Can't fool me about nothing. What happened then is happening now. Let me repeat. What happened then is happening now. Because guess what? His children, Uncle Pedophile children, they rebuke the knowledge and wisdom. So it's happening right now. The division, America has never been united. The only time there was from my play, that's my opinion, of course. My play, the only time America was ever united was December 16th, 1773. That's the realest part of white conquer man history. In America, that is. That's the best part about it. Cause them white boys knew, monarch shit, that inflationary tax, that's an imaginary tax. You know what I'm saying? Even they knew back then. What happened in 2024? Shit. People were getting replaced by robots because they so fucking stupid. And you know who's more robotic than the millennial Gen Z generation? Them boomers. Them boomers. That content I played for y'all yesterday, bro, they're the most robotic of them all. You know why? I'm talking about the majority, that is. You know why? Because they stayed quiet. They accepted the system and its fuckery. Didn't keep raising their voice. Nah. They kept more quiet and quiet and quiet. Shout out to Demon Time. Quiet. You know who's raising their voice? You know who's saying fuck all that conspiracy theory, deflecting terms and shit like that? Millennials. Millennials. Warrior generation. We understand and understand that technology is freeing us up, freeing our lives and creating alternative for us. Baby boomers, the majority, the Gen X, the majority, they don't recognize this shit. If they did, how in which people operate within this technologically advanced society, it wouldn't be all this lack of value, pathetic shit. If people here in America truly understood capitalism, we would all be using the internet more than ever before to pump our own fucking bags. And never to have to rely upon another man god. And that's what the sheeps want to do. They want to rely upon evil satanic man god. And the NPCs, the zombies, the sheep of the systems, they're cool with that. So you gotta let that rock, and you gotta be cool with what you need to be cool with. Are you cool with being a slave, or are you making sure you're freeing yourself and paving your own way and telling a story so that your bloodline, if you want to have one, because it seemed like a lot of little boys and girls don't want to have a bloodline, bro. Little boys and girls don't want to. I don't blame them. If you're a little boy, you're a little girl, you shouldn't have no bloodline because you're not going to create no empire. You're not going to create no kingdom. You're not going to create no town, village for your children. You're not going to do it even for yourself. You're not even going to do it for yourself. That's how much man hate himself and he love being gay. And that's how much woman hate herself and she love being gay too. She like being a pawn to the white conquer man. She be black and all, whatever color crayon box. It don't matter what she is. She gonna be that pawn to the conquer man, conquer white man. She gonna go to white man conquer schools, all that stuff. She a peon. She gone. A lot of the people here in this world is gone. That's why I'm just glad to be like the government, have my own mind, controlling my own mind and shit. And listen, you live a better life when you're the one engineering the shit that's going on in this world. I have a way better life being the engineer or co-creator of my own reality. Because in my storytelling and my journey play, I think how I want to think. I feel how I want to feel. I say what I want to say. And I don't give a fuck about man God. I don't give a fuck about man God. Because the Most High God, the Great Spirit, is pleased by how I am. Pleased, 100%. I'm all me unapologetically. I don't give a fuck. And I love this way because, see, when you're a true storyteller, when you're truly powerful, what's gonna happen is powerful people gonna stay close to you, and the weak ass people gonna be in the mountains. They're gonna keep far away from you, and all they could do is watch, like Big Bro Trent would say with the binoculars. That's all they could do is just watch from afar, and as they're watching from afar, guess what? They're looking for your downfall and shit like that, like real weirdos, real Uncle Pedophile weirdos. I told you, there's people playing the game where it's all about keeping people in hell, keeping people in poverty, right? And then there's other people playing a game where it's all about building that kingdom, building that empire, right? Building that town, building your community and stuff like that, and making sure you know how to protect it. Because people who are building shit You gotta know how to protect your shit. Because you got them weirdos over there watching from the mountains that just want to come in like imitation slave owner and steal that shit. Because that's what Conquer Man does, right? That's what Conquer Man does. Conquer Man will watch you build some shit and then come in there and steal it and make it seem like it was never yours. It was always mine. I did this shit first. That's what Conquer Man do. And that's what his children do. So y'all gotta be aware in this godly human GTA game, bro. It's a game out here. And his children are in the game to keep y'all at a low vibration, to keep you in poor land, poor people land. Oh, there will always be another candy land, nigga. Yeah, that's poor people land. Candy land is poor people land. Y'all gotta be careful of those in the game. I knew my mama wanna be a poor people land. My father wanna be about poor people land. Baby mama number one wanna be about poor people land. That gay nigga that I fucking unfortunately worked with about poor people land, bro. People here in America about being poor. People here in America about being poor. This is their God. You know we lack human, right? When you have 5 people in a house and all them 5 people got 5 jobs, got 5 cars, and they all use their 5 incomes to not build their family. Do you know how poor, you know how lack of human people are? They're robots. They are literally robots. The fact that there's 5 cars, 5 incomes, and 5 people giving all their money back to the monarch, that's evil. That's wickedness. Y'all all hate each other and y'all showing it and most people can't even see it. I remember when I used to be but not be able to see who was really for me and who wasn't. Now I really see it. And I'm thankful. Because you know what I'm experiencing? I'm experiencing a reflection. I'm experiencing those who are more like me than those who were never like me. And I thought they were like me. And that's the key word, thought. Thought. There's a difference between your thoughts in your mind, your ideals in your mind, and the perception of what's really going on in real life. I don't think these things anymore. I know these things now. I will never be, I think that motherfucker or she care about me. I will never be in a space like that my goddamn life. I know who I got around me. I will never be, I think she care, I think he care, I think Brody care. I will never be like that in my life. Anything that I think, I better make sure I get into the knowing. Men, I told you yesterday, must have one track mind. His mind must be of peace and clarity and tranquility and focus on this prize, which is himself. That's what a man must be, a one-track mind. Anybody that's trying to have you in 2 minds is trilateral. Anybody that's trying to have you in 2 minds is trilateral. They trying to turn you out, player. You're supposed to be in 1 mind. It's peace, clarity, and God. That's the only mind you will ever need to be in within this godly human GTA game. 1 mind, God's mind. You in 2 mind, you in Uncle Pedophile Satan mind. And you ain't doing too good if you're in that mind. Because he constructed that mind, that form of that template, so that people are always in poverty. People are always insecure. People are always in scarcity. You hate your family, or excuse me, your relatives. Y'all hate each other. Y'all fight each other. Y'all kill each other just for the conquer man. And he feels, excuse me, he feels more powerful when you participate within his lie and do some dumb shit in which that he created for y'all to do some dumb shit about. It's pathetic. It's so pathetic and weak out here. This storytelling game is crazy. It's crazy. People are comfortable within white man conquer system. You is comfortable in white man conquer system. You're comfortable being conquered. And as you hear it, you know it's the truth. You know it's the truth. If it's not you, then you know it's the truth for those that are operating in this world. They live from fear. That's how conquer man God is keeping power over all his people. He uses the fear. And this is why it's very important that you know yourself. Because if you truly know yourself, right, and your true power, you know you're immortal, right? I ain't saying you wanna be reckless with this life, this avatar. No, I'm not saying that. I said you're immortal so that you don't ever fear another man. You don't fear an abnormal man. Matter of fact, you need to clown that nigga because these niggas out here want to make sexuality such a big deal. Well, clown that nigga. You want me to bend my will? Like, see, you gotta bitch the weak ass sentiments, those weak ass statements and shit that the devil put into your mind. This shit is weak. That shit is weak. Yo, what to me personally in my inner world or how I tell my story and stuff like that, bro. The fact that a man want me to be scared of him, that shit gay. That's a good laugh right there. I'll punch that nigga in his nuts. I can't play. I can't take those thoughts seriously. I can't take any man who wants me to bring me to his knees seriously. That's a joke right there. That's a jokester. You try to all I hear, you know how straight niggas be laughing at gay jokes and shit. That's a gay joke. That's all I hear is a gay joke. You trying to tell me to bring me to, you trying to tell me to bend to my knees, to be in fear? That's a gay joke. That's something to laugh at. The fuck is wrong with you? You really think that shows macho-ness and that you're conquering and that you got power? Hell nah. Hell no, another man sucking another mushroom tip. They ain't, well, that is conquering in a fucked up way for masculinity. That's a female in a man body, but I don't like think about shit like that. But that's what we got going on here. How I perceive the story when another nigga trying to put me in fear using fear porn or television telling lies to the vision, bro. I be having a good laugh because all I get is mental illness and niggas is being gay out here, being gay, trying to bring another man down to his knees so that he submit like he's a bitch to you. Bro, that's a whole laugh. That is not something in which that's gonna ever put me in any type of fear. Cause that man got mental illness. Pure mental illness, bro. You trying to put fear in another man in some gay, that's some uncle pedophile gay shit. God will never do that. God don't operate within the spirit of fear. God operate more in the spirit of courage, reality, fairness, justice. Ain't no spirit of fear for men and women of God, bitch. I'll laugh at any man that's trying to put me in any fear. Bitch, I know you came out from your dad mushroom tip and you came out from your mama box. Bitch, I'll box you in your motherfucking head trying to put fear in me, nigga. You a weirdo. Ain't no man could put no fear in me. Any man trying to put fear in me, I know that nigga gay. I know that nigga gay. His sexuality is more important. Man, I clown that nigga. You gotta be the storyteller, bro. Don't ever tell no story in fear and you creating fear within yourself. You know how weak you are? You are a weak character in this game, using your emotional energy, using your mind to self-sabotage yourself. You know how weak you are? I do not use this one life, which I know is more than one life, but if just for the story play, this one life. I'm not gonna use this one life to be in hell while I'm alive, knowing damn well I'm in hell. Hell no, I ain't gonna be in hell with y'all. When God gave me free will to think how I want to think, feel how I want to feel, do what I want to do in my life, you know how much power I got with what I just said? So that means as fear porn, because I'm the engineer, just like the government is the engineer, I know it's a lie that they casted at me. You know, everything that they throw at the TV, I know it's a lie. So once I already in the awareness, I ain't gonna feel nothing. And I ain't even gonna entertain it. Bro, to entertain majority of the shit that has nothing to do with money and God is lostness. That's gaydom. That's gay energy. Ain't no man can build a kingdom focusing on lostness. You can't build no empire focusing on lostness. If you want to have a kingdom and empire, you know you're gonna need land to feed yourself and your family, your warriors, right? You gotta feed your community, right? You're a leader, right? You're an empire, right? Or a kingdom, right? What does a kingdom need? It's gonna need land to be able to build on. It's gonna need land to be able to feed the king, the queens, the prince, the princesses, the royal, the community. So you're gonna need land. You're gonna need food, right? You're gonna need your different sources of energy to keep things more running smooth and stuff like that, right? You're gonna need the right education, right? You got to make sure the royal well, if you're part of my community royal too. So everybody got to know about assets, business, corporation, gold, silver, Bitcoin, land. So as community, as a good leader, as king, we continue to keep prospering. Appreciate you, Paul Revere, for dropping that Instagram link. Like, guys, if you want to lead with me on Instagram, because we don't do that follow shit over here. If you want to lead with me, sending legacy energy y'all way, check out that link. All right. Once again, shout out to my legacy bag holders. We pumping our own bags around here. And you see the market's moving up a little bit. I hold faith in the last 4 days when the markets were real steady and on the decline. I hold faith that you position yourself better. Because that's what I love to do. I'm in the game of owning fixed assets. Because we're in a perfect storm where this is always going to be on burr. And we have every excuse in the book right now. Because you know, the trilateral ones always have an excuse. All narcissists always have an excuse that is opposite of who they are, right? So this is a perfect storm. They have all the excuses in the book as to why they had to keep this on burr, and as to why they have to take your rights away, take your jobs away and all that stuff, and move and migrate you into the fourth industrial reality. They have every fucking excuse in the book right now. And we have children in adult bodies, right? We have children in adult bodies that's cool with the fact that you got grown people who operate this world making excuses as if they don't know what they're doing. And then the next thought within these grown children's mind is, if you don't know what you're doing, no, I mean, it's not the next, excuse me. The next thought should be that, but it's not that in their mind, where you're asking yourself, if you don't know what you're actually doing, why are you in those positions? If you're making mistakes like this, y'all need to be canceled. You need to be stripped from your jobs. This is not how children in adult form is thinking. Children in adult form is cool with the fact that grown ass people with a lot of wealth make a lot of fucking excuses. The devil is moving so gracefully out here. The devil is moving gracefully out here. I mean, so is God. Because I know, because I'm operating with God. I got God on the line and shit. But I see the devil moving gracefully too. I very much so to see the devil moving very gracefully. Remember, how is the devil not moving gracefully? This is the devil's tool right here. And this is people's God. In which generations after generations, they never learn how to master this. They never learn how to master their demon within themselves. You know why I know about this? You know why? Because I mastered the devil, that bitch ass demon inside of me. I told you, my shadow is on fodder level. My shadow is on fodder level. My shadow and light is on fodder, modder level. I be spiritually growing and developing and becoming brand new from all the shit that I go through. I am not Uncle Pedophile Satan's son. If I was, I'll tell you this right now. My mama will still be in my life. My father will still be in my life. And I'll be telling a weak ass story. You know what I'm saying? I'll be telling this weak ass story where, I waited around for baby mama number one while she out there in the streets and having more fun and shit like that, being a Negro and whatnot. And yeah. I chose to be on the back burner. This way, whenever she come back, she know I love her. That would be my timeline if I was Uncle Pedophile Satan child. But I'm not. This is why I cuss out the Bati boy ways, Bati gal ways. This is why I cuss out the trilateral, all that stuff. It's so obvious. It is extremely fucking obvious. And I'm making sure it's very transparent and direct and as possibly can, letting y'all demons know what side I actually am on, and how in which I tell my story. I be cussing out them fag bags. I be cussing out them trilateral brothers and sisters. I let them know I'm on them. My gators is on y'all bitches' neck. Y'all is pathetic. And y'all the worst kind of human beings that we have here in America. And you do not represent America besides the slavery version of America. That's what motherfuckers represent around here. Yo, God. Yo, God. Yeah. Uncle Pedophile Satan Uncle Pedophile Satan children, they be feeling weak from TV. They be creating thoughts around lies and shit. I don't create no thoughts around no lies. No woo, no woo. You can't do that to me. I'ma let you know, as God let me know, robots, algorithms, and drones. They have just simply been setting the stage for what is that they want in their reality, their nation. And all y'all children of Uncle Pedophile Satan, shh, you can't stop him. Nor are you going to try to stop your father. Shh. Only raise your voice if you're going to actually use your voice and make the right choice. Shh. You talking out your ass. Motherfuckers say they don't want to be watched. They don't want to be tracked and traced. But yet you still have a phone. You're still using their technological advices and advancements for their civilization. Y'all better wake the fuck up, bro. Y'all better really wake the fuck up and realize where you actually have strength, where you actually have say-so, and where you don't. Because if you didn't create the shit that's in the world, you're not the controller. You're not it. How the fuck you gonna have a phone and not know it's all about that George Orwellian shit? See, you don't even know what you do. You's a jackass. You's a little boy. Only little boys and little girls live from an ignorant space and choose to remain in an ignorant space, when in this world, you don't have to be ignorant at all. At all. And if you're gonna be ignorant to anything, it should be ignorant to the shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. I want to be ignorant to all the shit that ain't got. That's why for this godly human GTA game, it's fun for me not to be attached. Because bitches want me to feel pain for what they doing with their own hot pocket. I ain't never gonna feel pain for that shit. You enjoy your pain and pleasure, bitch. You ain't gonna have me attached no way, no how. When a demon is trying to show me, yeah, this is why you're supposed to be loving me more. Yeah, because I showed you, like, I could just disappear on you and stuff like that. Like, proof to me you love me as I ride you mushroom tip. Fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck out of here. You know how fucked up this game is out here? Bitch wanna prove, and nigga too. Nigga wants you to prove your love to him. Meanwhile, he putting his mushroom tip in another bitch mouth and telling you at the same time he love you. Yo, Uncle Pedophile Satan's children is trash. They are nothing but liabilities. I'ma use Uncle Pedophile Satan term, right? They are literally useless. Useless. These motherfuckers could tell a lie but can't tell the truth. You know how useless and pathetic a jackass person? How the fuck can I know how to tell a lie and tell the truth, and motherfucker only know how to tell the lie? Holy shit, you know how stupid you are? You gotta walk with grace, bro. I did too much work to be this graceful and to situate I could never situate myself around dummies. Not in my goddamn life I would ever situate myself around fucking idiots. The Jezebel gigolo energies and the gay energies are stupid. A man being emotional, you know how much of a jackass you is? A woman being masculine, you know how much of a jackass she is? Man, Uncle Pedophile say could have that shit, bro. I be rolling. I see these bitches imitating my greatness. I be like, damn, you is a clown. You is a whole joke. Cause as you operate like a man, I do not hear nothing about business transactions of land, feeding yourself, feeding your men, in which that you control, or excuse me, your women, because you're the man. I do not hear nothing about that. So don't ever disrespect masculinity like that. I don't hear about you creating your own institutions. I don't hear about you creating your own schools. None of that shit. So guess what? You a weak ass little bitch. You ain't no motherfucking man. You ain't running shit. You ain't letting your nuts hang no way, no how. You think this is about being a man? This is, oh hell no. This is little boy tools. This is little boy things. Where's your family emblem? Where's your family crest? Where's your family land? Huh? You want to go shopping and just take trips? You the weak ass. You's a weak nigga. Motherfuckers out here making it seem like they strong because they being the opposite body what you call it, gender swap. Let me swap my gender. Ho, 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 ho. Let me swap my gender. Ho, ho. Uncle pedophile Satan children. Uncle pedophile Satan children. You're a weirdo. And then these same abnormal people will use God. The fuck you talking about? How the fuck you abnormal? And you have different different genders and shit like that. And you talking about you respect God. You got the book. You got the Bible in your hand. Get the fuck out of here, bro. I know a clown when I see it right in front of my fucking face. Anybody here in America not teaching themselves with freedom, use a fucking clown. You use your freedom for the conquer man to free you. To free you. The conquer man is going to free you. Going to conquer man schools and institutions is going to free you. People playing Barbie and Ken out here in the worst kind of way. Whole bunch of fake ass bitches out here, niggas, bitter bum and bitter bitches, bro. It's weak out here. We gotta tell the story. The baby boomers weren't telling the baby boomer men. When I say these things, baby boomer, I really be talking about the men. And the Gen X, I be talking about the men. They weren't that strong. If they were strong, they wouldn't be putting these hoes in their place. Regardless if you ain't gonna do nothing with them. The hoes wouldn't be acting how the hoes wouldn't be moving how they moving if real niggas was standing up, bro. You had a whole bunch of them baby boomers and Gen X that wanted to give them the rain, the stars, the moon, and the mountains. I'll give you the world. Our brothers were on some self-sabotaging storytelling play. You get married here in America, you as an American man is fucked. You do not like yourself. Any of these men that be thinking about marriage here in America, and you're using governmental contracts for your marriage, you hate yourself. You are not about self-preservation. You're about self-infliction and self-sabotage. Because you did not make the law, you did not get the laws to favor you, but yet you would operate within laws that don't favor you. You's a jackass, bro. You is a bona fide jackass. Know better and do better. I'll learn from the men before me. So here in America or all around the world, getting married, that's the worst thing you could ever do for yourself as a man. And then what made y'all think being a man is about getting married? Like, where did this trilateral gay ways of thinking, these feminine ways, toxic feminine ways of thinking, got you thinking that that's being manly? Like, a man's completion in his life is getting married. I hope you're talking about married to God. Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What you saying, Demon Time? If you didn't create the game, you're either gonna be a player or get played. Exactly, Demon Time. And we didn't create the game, so everybody running their mouth about not wanting to be tracked and traced and not wanting to be watched and stuff like that, then bitch, create the phone. Create the We the People satellite. Create the game then. Other than that, stop trying to tell the creators how to play their game. And you're not a creator yourself. You're just a little boy, a little girl who likes to run your mouth As if your feelings are gonna change something in this world, and you must be one of them trilateral pedophile Satan children, thinking that your feelings and running your mouth is gonna change the free world. Running your mouth don't change no free world. You know how Conquer Man conquered shit? That motherfucker took action. That boy blew shit up and just watched. Just stayed in the mountains, stayed with the binoculars, and watched how people react to the shit that he did. He saw the fact that people didn't do shit, so you keep going on with the bullshit. You keep going on with the bullshit. I told you the white conquer man is literally like the white dude. And how you say it? Don't be a menace while drinking juice in the hood. The white conquer man is exactly that white man in that movie. Anytime the white man stepped in the store, in the Asian woman's store, she was watching who? She was watching the black man, and the white conquer man was stealing shit, stealing shit. Same shit going on in reality, bro. That man could drop nukes. That man could stage Jews things, Jew concentration camps, African concentration camps and shit, African slavery and whatnot, and everybody. Shh. Stay comfortable now. Be comfortable. To override that, it didn't happen. He didn't just fuck up or he didn't just conquer this and conquer that. No, let it go over your head. Just let it go over. That's why I'm good on this world. That's why I'm good on the world of zombies and shit like that here in America, because they taught me, bro, you ain't about nothing. You stand for nothing. Whatever United is, that's all marketing, PR, movie scripts, TV scripts, right? People don't stand for shit here. Nothing actually important for your bloodline, your family, for masculinity, for femininity, for humanity. Nobody stands for shit like that no more. Because people are praising Elon Flux as he is replacing human beings with humanoid robots. He is getting praised. That man is getting him and so many others is getting praised for all the fucked up shit that they're doing to you. What story play? Shout out to Zach Hunts, man. Appreciate you. Shout out to Crush Dice as well. Appreciate you, sis. Sending nothing but new year energy y'all way. You got to be the storyteller. When you get off of the stream, just be an observer. Be a watchman on the wall or a watchwoman on the wall. Peep how the sheep in America are telling the story. It's very sad. It's doom and gloom, right? Doom and gloom. It's dealing with a lot of I don't know anything about this. And in this perfect storm in which that I'm in, I ain't trying to get silver, gold, Bitcoin, land, right? Seller financing, guys. You don't have to go to the bank for everything, y'all. People are the banks too. 40% of Americans, 40% of Americans in the housing industry, in the housing sector, already have their houses paid off. So once again, seller financing, meaning people can be the bank for whatever property or capital you're trying to capitalize on. You don't have to go do everything with the bank. You don't. That's just one of the many ways here in America you can go about acquiring property. Cody brought up as well, reminded me and reminded y'all, rent to own. And rent to own is for those of you whose credit score is just not perfect, but you need to do some cosmetics and you need a couple more years or so. You can be working deals with those people who already got their home already paid off, or you want to take over that mortgage or whatever, and eventually own that property, buy the owner out or whatever, and you can go about it that way. Y'all Americans gotta wait. Listen, you're talking to a naturalized American. So I'm one that sees. I never been rocked to sleep the last 24 years like most people now, where I fail to realize where the fuck I am. I know where the fuck I am. And just like I'm the person that came off the plane, I ain't come on no boat. I came off a plane. I'm still that little nigga that came off the plane and really and I'm about my dream, which I'm living it out, bro. I can go about this financial world here in America in however way I choose to. It could be the credit way. It could be credit bruised right now, and I gotta work on my credit, but I still want to own that property, whatever. I can. It's all about my mouthpiece. Can I communicate effectively? Do I know when I'm dealing with somebody that wants to sell? Somebody that wants to work with me. It's all about your business acumen skills. How bad do you want to own? Because I told you, I'm that Jamaican, which Jamaicans are still this way. Bro, we will own the land and just put one of them stove Dutch pots, get a barbecue grill here in America or whatever, and just cook on a grill and live in a fucking tent, bro. Live in a shack. You know, buy a shack from Home Depot or something. Put some windows in it. Put some open it up for air flow and all that stuff, and boom, nigga got a crib. Bro, I feel wealthy and all that stuff. And I know I'm wealthy and all that, and I own land. It's how it comes down to how bad you want it. More people here in America want renting bad, and they want a comfortable conquer man life bad. That's why manufacturing can't come. See, people don't understand finances. They're not really. They're full of shit. They're full of shit. This is why domestic manufacturing can't come back here, bro. We have too high. We have too. We have too much of a luxurious life. Manufacturing, especially in a way in which that's gonna benefit the people, or benefit especially the ruling class and stuff like that. It's manufacturing's better you're wanting to do more, but it how it go? Yeah, you're willing to do more but have a lesser life. Does that sound like that's American people? You want to do more but have a lesser life. No. So manufacturing ain't coming back here. Because manufacturing can be in third world countries where they will work hard and take that lesser life. Americans ain't about that. As you can see in the last 4 years, what did they do? They ask for their storytelling, right? Is to ask for more wage so that products and services are more expensive for them. I told you, bro, the laughing stock and the domination of America is themselves. Themselves, because what don't they know? Who is their God? What don't they know? Who is their God? You don't think the government know? The more you ask, and you're adamant. Have the corporations raise our wage. Are you sure? Yes. Good. The evil ones love it. They love that you continue to keep playing into their hands. You keep begging them instead of begging yourself. You keep giving your power away instead of keeping your power and using your power. The sheep in this world, they don't even realize they give away their power. When you're using somebody else's mind, you have given away your power to give it to somebody else to use their mind. People are powerless because they're unconscious and unaware of how in which that they give away their power. Men crying over Jezebels, that is giving away your power. Females crying over gigolos, that is you giving away your power. Because if you had emotional clarity and emotional maturity and true knowledge and wisdom, you would be able to be like, all right, cool, that's a gigolo. Move on, right? She a Jezebel. Move on. But y'all elders ain't eldering y'all. Y'all parents ain't teaching y'all shit. So that's why y'all feel a whole bunch of shit. You feel a whole bunch of stuff from the defaulty programs or idealism that you had in your mind. That's why you're feeling all of that. Because you had this one faulty trilateral way of thinking and not truly seeing the world for what it really is and seeing who you're dealing with for who they really are. So that will hurt anybody when you're not really addressing yourself you're not addressing and adapting in the right ways. I'm a human being, so it takes me nothing to adapt, right? Like I knew after my son wasn't coming home that okay, we playing a different kind of game right now. We're playing this game of demon time. I'm gay time, right? So I was no I my emotions came from my emotions came from lacking true sight and being with the demon all this time. I was mad at myself more than I was mad at her. So being when taking accountability responsibility is where human superpower comes from. If you want to lack superhuman power, right? You lack accountability responsibility and you show your mental illness through all your excuse display. Appreciate you, Paul Revere, for dropping that lofty link, guys. If you want to earn rental cash flow with me every single day while we are renting, which is what I'm doing. I told you I'm back home to run up a big bag, right? So while I'm renting, I'm still making rental cash flow. Make sure you guys are also cash flowing yourself because we're cash flow motivators. We're elite asset allocators around here. And it's very important that we support each other in that effort of creating multiple streams of income because we know the storytelling and how imminent it is for Conquer Man to get more of what does he want out of his reality. Right? And we know the Conquer Man is going to get the world of robots, algorithms, and drones, and people not working in the human economy as much as the baby boomers, Gen X, millennial generation did. Because you got to remember, this isn't our game. People don't people don't operate in America like you run shit. People operate in America like you are being run. You're being run through like a whore. You know, like a gigolo. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all you are is somebody's bottom bitch. You know, all you are is somebody's pawn. And that's how Conquer Man see you. Conquer Man will always see you as that. Conquer Man will never acknowledge you and see you in any type of light in which that you want Conquer Man to see you. That's the beautiful game of narcissism, right? The fact that the narc likes when people want the narc's acknowledgement, wants the people's wants the narc's attention, all that shit. They get a high off of stuff like that. They're gay. They're weirdos. They get a high off of controlling people and just being gay, just being abnormal, being real trilateral. I do not get a high off of controlling people. I do not. The more I gotta control people, the more I want to keep them away from me. Okay? I'm too busy controlling myself for you to be so stupid in my presence, for you not to be learning how in which you should be controlling yourself. Because I can show you better than I can tell you. That's how I've always been. I told you I don't like talking. I like doing. I like making moves. That's how I know all the things that I know because I wasn't so much of a talker. Yeah, I talked to the people that I like to talk to and I thought I could be open to. But other than that, I'm really a doer. I like to get things done. I'm only running my mouth now because I realize I have to. And that we live in a world of a whole bunch of just weirdos. And we don't got enough men out here letting it be known how weirdo, queerdo is really going on here. You know what I'm saying? You got the trilateral brothers and make it seem like this is how masculinity is. No. Masculinity ain't gay like that. Continue to keep lying to the bitch talking about she come with wisdom and shit like that. I have not met a really wise woman besides the women that are older and they have truly learned from all the crazy shit that they did in their life, let's just say. When the Jezzy or the Gigolo talking about material stuff, I know bitch done got no wisdom. You talking about all the conquer man shit and how you gonna stay conquered. And that's the programming, man. The programming keep you within day simulation and keep you in they lostness. How the fuck you the woman of God you wanna go shopping? Meanwhile you don't even got you don't even have land for yourself to feed yourself. Your priorities is so out of fucking whack. but yet you're the stronger man. I told y'all, if y'all gonna do masculinity, do it right. You gotta do it right. Make sure you put respect on fucking masculinity when you moving like a man out here, acting like a man out here. Make sure you gonna feed yourself. Make sure you can feed your family. Oh, y'all weak ass bitches, or y'all men, y'all men that is women. Make sure you can feed your family. Cause my gator on my son grandma neck, she the man. Make sure my son got land. Make sure your daughter got land too. Make sure y'all can feed yourselves and you don't have to depend on the system too. You the man, bitch? Show me. Other than that, bitch, give me my child. Cause you don't know what the fuck you doing. Narcissists can't tell the story more than God's individuals. Because I can see all they just like how they claim to be able to see all my weaknesses. Two can play that game. I see your weaknesses, and guess what? You haven't worked on them, bitch. If my people's my ops storytelling was so on point, bitch, why don't they get the acknowledgement that they wanted from telling lies like this? Baby mama number one was trying to tell, she was trying to take my network and all that stuff, supposedly. I don't know. Oh, you know how mental ill people is. They're just real weird. But she was trying to swap. She was trying to make it seem like she was trying to make it seem like dead hoes outside. Like she was trying to make it seem like females in this time, and I don't even think ever, but as if they was more mature than man. Let me tell y'all Jezebel something. Men don't go into a female life unless she's a gigolo and be like, yeah, I'm pretend like I like her, and I'm gonna rob her, I'm gonna digmatize her, and then I'm gonna throw out. And then I'm gonna throw out. The Jezebel think about things like this, fellas. I've been hearing it since I was a little kid around the Jezzy Club. I've been hearing, yo, all me want a man for is a money. Yeah, me want a man with money. Yeah, me not ever hear me want a man so him can lead me, him can protect me, me can be in my feminine energy. Me not hear nothing of that sort. Me hear me want a man so him can take care of me. Me want him for money. That's all I ever heard from the Jezebel queendom in this world. Me want a man for money. Me don't want him for him. Me want him for money. And I never hear this within masculinity and us chopping it up and all that shit. Yeah, I'm trying to have that bitch. Like I said, only gigolos more so deal with women for her shit. But it ain't no man ever came in the mindset, yeah, I want her for convenient sex every single day. I want her for the money she got, and I just want to, and I'm gonna rob her money, well, if in pimp principles, yeah, that's for sure. But men don't go into this they don't go into trying to situate themselves with a female in this mindset. I'm gonna rob her. I don't want, I want her for what she bring to me. Men didn't go into this. Men wasn't dealing with females for that mindset. Yeah, the little obvious one in the room. Yeah, you got a box. It's natural. It's organic for him to want to fuck you. That's the whole purpose of you having tits and vagina and ass cheeks. So that's just the obvious one in the room, right? The blatantly motherfucking obvious one. But other than that, ain't no man trying to get no woman to be like, yeah, I'm trying to rob her. I want her for our money. Me want the bitch for our money. That's all me want her for. Me not treat her like no human being. Me not see her like no human being. Because that's what the Jezebel operate. Me not see him. Him not human to me. Him just a lick. I want to lick him and get the money, and that's it. I want him to think what he need to think, so I'm giving me his money. That's the storytelling of Jezebel, bro. Y'all brothers better be careful out here. Y'all better be careful. That's what their mama's training them. That's what my granny trained my mama for, who didn't grow up with her father. She trained her to look at man as something, as just a tool. You know, as something materialistic, like buying a bag. You don't look at a man for human. You don't look at a man like you would look at your little boy or something of that sort. No, no, you don't look at a man like that's somebody else's daughter. I mean, excuse me, somebody else's son. You know, and he got a mother and a granny too. No, 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 no. Y'all don't know. Poor people shit out here. Poor people shit out here. I want him for money. Me not build no kingdom. Me not build no empire. Me not build no town. I want him for money so me can take trips and me can shop. Cause that's all me want. Me want to take trips and shop. And drink my rum, right? And get freaky. Yeah. That's what all me want to do. Damn, son. When I say these little girls and little boys out here is weak, there is nothing. I ain't never heard a Jezzy say, I want money so I can feed myself by my own land. Never heard that. And I ain't never heard no man besides the gigolo, right? Because he's already swapped, right? He's already gender swapped. So he's a female in a male body. All right, don't ever make that seem like that's actual masculinity, because it's not. Only those that are operating toxic feminine and masculine energy want somebody for just simply what they can bring and not treat them like a human being. Shout out to DJ Jaguar, sending nothing but legacy energy to you and yours, yo. You and yours, my brother. But that's real talk. I ain't never chopped it up with my brothers and I mean, I've jokingly, because I come from the gigolo, I've jokingly said to Paul Revere, like, yeah, yo, that bitch, what you call it? She might get a government assistance or whatever, so I'm gonna keep her around for that. But that's just jokingly shit. That's just joking shit. I mean, if it stick around, it stick around, whatever. But I ain't never really took it seriously in my head that I want a woman simply just because she got money. Just like how women simply want a man because he got money. That's, fellas, you gotta peep the Jezebel play. You're the gatekeeper of relationships. This is why I'm sharpening a blade with you. You gotta realize these females don't want you for nothing besides what is it that you could do for them. And I don't think there's nothing truly wrong with that. But what the part of it that's wrong is there is no humanity. All it is artificial. All it is artificial display. Yeah, DJ, we up, you know it, and we never coming down again. Yeah. But that's what it is. It's just artificial display. There's no human, there's no pair bonding, there's no actual connection. And this is why, brothers, we gotta be careful. And sisters, you gotta be careful of dealing with the gigolos, and brothers, you gotta be careful dealing with the Jezebel. Because there's no pair bonding there. You can't pair bond with those that are traumatized, bro. What kind of kingdom, empire, town, chief, village, or whatever, what the fuck are you building with traumatized people? If Uncle Pedophile Satan and he knows this, if Conquer Man knows this, shout out to Bridget, if he knows this, right? How the fuck y'all don't know this? This is why they're getting replaced by robots, algorithms, and drones. You can't listen. The way people are traumatized, this is the best opportunity to move them from third world to digital world, because they're traumatized. Trauma is that transition into trying anything. Trauma is that transition into trying anything. And if you want people to participate within the digital space and remain there and get stuck and lost there, trauma. Trauma is the gateway. Trauma is the great thing for bringing about that digital lost world with those that are already lost. Because those are the only ones in their bubble. They think everybody's going to be with them in that lost crew, in that lostness. No, it's only going to be you and a select few. That's just what it is. Well, that's left view is a majority, but it's just that's everybody not gonna be in the sleep with you. Everybody not just because you're in trauma, just because you're depression, just because you're sad. Not everybody in the world is experiencing what you're experiencing. Because not everybody is weak out here. That's what you gotta peep the play. Not everybody's weak. Not everybody's going through things and telling their story in a way in which that disempowers them. It doesn't empower them. I tell my story in ways in which it will always empower me. Always. And I will always be an empower to people. Because my actions speak louder than my words. And all my ops, and I'm sure all your ops too, and all the storytelling, they can't tell no more stories. They gotta be close to you to be able to tell the story. See, the reason why I can continue to tell the story, because I already know my ops ain't changing no way, no how. I know I changed in the last 3 to 4 years. They don't know me for a hole in the wall. And anybody that make it seem like they know me after they haven't known me for 4, 5, 10 years, bitch, you came to the right one to tell you, bitch, you don't know me. You don't have no connection to bond with me. You talking about the past, nigga? I changed. You know how clearly, easily, and effectively I can say these things. Where you got the Marxists that praise man. They're scared to say the real. They're scared to tell the truth. Not me. Not at all. Why listen, I don't care about your feelings. Why the fuck why would I ever care when that's your feelings? I do not care about your feelings. And and when I say that, I'm not saying I'm going to be disrespectful and just try to hurt you. No, that's intentional. You could see that it's intentional because I'm very direct. But however, when it comes to your feelings and me just being myself and you getting hurt from me just being myself, that's a personal problem. That's a very you problem. Energy check. Check. That's a you problem. And if I have that ability to affect you in a negative way like that, you's an enemy to me. And I'm an enemy to you, and you know it. You got to get the fuck away from me. Because I don't ever come in the light in the intent for anybody to feel negativity from what is it that I'm saying. So if you are, all you just did was display to me that you're an enemy. And that your demons are irritated by my demon. And I ain't irritated one bit whatsoever because I love myself like that. Only man's supposed to know he's the unconditional love vibration. Ain't nobody can tell me other. Ain't nobody can tell me otherwise. Cause the shit that I gone through and the shit that I laughed at as I gone through it, ain't none of y'all can tell me I ain't got unconditional love for myself. Bitch, I ain't saying I would really do this, but just on some joking shit, you know how there's certain white people, well, just people in general, trait people in general that watches other people and they get turned on by that shit. I ain't saying I do that, but all I'm simply saying is this is how graceful I am, bitch. Y'all want to fuck each other? Y'all need help or something? You think I'm gonna get sad about it? Hell no, player. Y'all do you and y'all operate in that gay energy. That's how I told you. I be laughing at this shit because this whole world gay. This whole world gay. A Batiman world. Batigal world. So for me personally, another man dealing with a female in which I was already building with, that nigga gay. That boy gay. I don't know how y'all don't see that as gay. Bro, there's so many females in the world. And the females in which that the males want in this world is the females that already been got. I mean, it's a game, right? It's a gay ass game in which people playing. So yeah, you have that. And I'll pack the bags. I'll help you. Y'all go on y'all trips. Y'all just keep my son here, and y'all go do you. Cause that to me, all of that display that which is supposed to be a power play, that's a gay play to me. I will laugh. I will help y'all out as far as pushing it forward. Right? Just give me my son. Just give me my son. That's all I care about. I don't care about no other man mushroom tip, and I damn sure don't give a fuck about no bitch's hot pocket. Hot pocket. I don't care. You came to the right one. I don't care. If people needed to come to experience me to realize To realize ain't nobody give a fuck about your personal feelings like that. Ain't nobody give a fuck about your personal box like it gives you power or some shit like that. And any bitch that make it seem like her box is power, where the life at? What where your box is power? Where the life at then? Cause that sperm is power. That sperm is life. So where the life at? Where the life at? You ain't got no motherfucking power, bitch. Whore. Making it seem like you powerful because a man will bust you down. Are you pathetic? You need your father. You need your father because all you are is a run around, a bust down. That's all you is, and you find power in the fact that men is busting a nut real quick, splashing it all over you, and then just throw you back at home. That ain't no power in that, bro. And ain't no power in a man wasting having a whole bunch of women and wasting a whole bunch of nut and ain't bringing no life into this world. That ain't no powerful man. That is a man that has been spread extremely thin. And what I said before is a female that has been spread really thin, right? Because while those people are real active being a hypersexualized, guess what? No kingdom, no empire, no family dynamic. You gotta realize the Jezebel Gigolo, gay spirit, all they do within the life that I guess they living fast, dying young, but they bitches ain't dead yet. So all the ill shit that they've done while they were young is gonna catch back up to them. Ain't nobody ever gonna wanna fuck with them, bro. You gotta be careful in your 20s. You gotta be careful what you when you young, because you're gonna live out to be 50, 60, 70 something years old or whatever. You you fucking up the relationships that was actually good for you, and when you older, you'll never have like I will always be an enemy to as long as my son is in daycare and all that shit. I will always be an enemy to them gay people of my past and shit like that. And that's another reason why it gives me more drive to make sure I become wealthy and legacy and build a legacy table around me because she done fuck with the right God. Uh-huh. I'm coming for my nuts, bitch. Don't worry, I'm taking my time. I'm taking my time like they taking it, like the government taking the time, like she taking her time. Don't worry about it. I got my plans in mind. All right, I got my job. I got my task. And I'm coming. I'm coming. Especially when bitches can't even work a job anymore. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's even more when my time is gonna be. It's gonna be my time. I really wonder who motherfuckers gonna not wonder. I don't even care. I really don't care. But I know motherfuckers ain't gonna have too many people to depend on when they can no longer work a job and they don't even know how to run a business. Jackies in America. You only know how to work jobs. So what happened when there no jobs? You useless, bitch. You useless until your conquer man gives you more further use within the metaverse and start giving you jobs in the digital world. Cause all you can do is do what other people tell you to do. Cause you ain't free. You's a slave. You's a slave. People's actions here in America show it, man. People's actions here in America show that they appreciate, and I'm talking about the majority, that they appreciate slavery because you listen to a centralized system. Who taught you to listen to the centralized system? Who taught you to get your information and your intellectual properties from TV screens and media platforms? Who taught you this shit? Who taught you? Back in the day when we was in the jungle, we just taught ourselves. Our media was all right here and in front of us. We never had to look at indoctrinated man phone. We never had to look at an indoctrinated man phone and feel something from the things in which that he's saying. I'm a spiritual man, so being that this is not my game and I'm far removed from this game, all I simply pay attention to his media for is for what the stream is about and all my other streams about. It's all about the storytelling. It's all about the story play. So being that I hear all the engineers, right? All the owners that operate the world. I hear about the autonomous bus, the autonomous cars, the autonomous trucks and all that stuff. Robots, algorithms, and drones. The storytelling is letting me know I need to pivot within the technologies in which that's gonna govern all of what I just said before. That's why I pay attention to storytelling. That's why I pay attention to media. But I'm conscious. I'm not paying attention to media to dissect or speak more on their lies and their madness. No, I don't waste my thoughts on shit like that. I simply use their storytelling to guide me to where I need to be positioning myself, because that's what the storytelling is there for. At least that's how I process it, and other capitalist owners and investors in the world process it as well. And I told you how Steve Jobs, that quote of Steve Jobs, right? The most powerful person in the world is a storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation that is to come. So we peep the story play from indoctrinated man's media. TV is not none of our family's media. That's Conquer Man media. So you need to always remember that Conquer Man is always in the game of conquering you. Because whether you are aware of it or not, you're created by the Great Spirit. So once you understand that you've been created by the Great Spirit, you will always know that you will be hated by the trilateral abnormal men, because they work for pedophile Satan. So regardless if you're evil and you choose to be on the side of evil, Satan can never like you. Satan didn't make you. Satan might be the master of lies and shit like that, right? But he knows the truth. Satan knows you're from the Great Spirit. So from that seed and that foundation alone, Satan can never like you. Satan will do the mirage shit, do the illusionary shit, pretend like Satan like you, so that Satan can continue to keep abusing you and using you. But Satan will never like you. So Satan is solidified in the truth as just as much as I'm solidified in the truth. Satan knows you are from the Great Spirit. So Satan will always have that eye, that stank eye, that evil eye on you. That eye where, the Uncle Ruckus eye, that eye where I gotta watch a motherfucker. Because God gave you free will. So you gotta have that stink eye on that motherfucker, especially even though he pretended to be evil. He's still an agent of God, because he or she is not created by Satan. But you know who is? Them humanoid robots. And they have no feelings. Our feelings indicator is part of this godly human GTA game, and our ability to have things feel real and feel connected to stuff. The robots, they don't got no feelings. That's how you know that's Uncle Pedophile Satan's children. God created us with feelings. This way, we have a moral compass. This way, we through the things in which that we do, we know right from wrong. We know right from wrong. Uncle Pedophile Satan's true creation. And this is why he's getting rid of God's creation and moving God's creation in more in the sleepy pods. Because his creation is better and more beneficial for his process. If Uncle Satan is also in this, I don't give a fuck about no feelings, I'm not I'm just a Satanist. That's why humanoid robots exist, for the Satanists. And then in the story play, they're having the people look like they're stupid. Like it's all right in front of people to discuss. The Uncle Pedophile Satan is showing you how much he don't like you right in front of your face. Like, look how stupid that you are at this point. That's what Uncle Pedophile Satan is saying. Look how stupid that you are at this point, where I can replace you with these humanoid robots. Ain't y'all, I try to tell you this, man. People are stupid. People are stupid. If you only know how to lift things up and put them down in the fourth, and you don't know about fixed assets, digital gold. You're not smart. Your bloodline is not smart. Your bloodline is not original. Your bloodline doesn't know how to do anything for self. And that's crazy that you don't know how to do anything for self. Very important that y'all realize, man, you got to tell your story, and you got to put yourself around people who know their story, know his story, and doing something about it within their lives. If you want to win, if you want to succeed, I'm giving you the keys. I'm helping you. I'm helping you find your own keys. I got my own keys. You got your own keys. Because I'm the gatekeeper of my part of the rock over here. You're the gatekeeper of your part of the rock. You need your keys to open up to your own prosperity, your abundance, to always having what is it that you need. And only you can do that with your team, with your family, with your support group, with your network, your net worth. Only you can do that, man. You're in the free world. Conquer Man did it. Why? What makes you think you ain't gonna do it? Conquer Man did it with his conquered people and conquered the world. What makes you think you're not? What makes you think if you want to conquer some shit or have some shit in your life, what makes you think you're not supposed to conquer yourself and conquer some shit with the people who want to conquer some shit? Just like the Trilateral brothers. The Conquer Man got his conquered people who was his army, right? And then they conquered more shit. The Conquer Man did not conquer this world without the help of his slaves, of his builders, of his community, of his people, his civilians. He conquered this shit with his builders. We as men, if we want to have our own kingdom and empire and whatnot, you gotta build a table of men around you, right? And good women for those men and for yourself and shit. It is no way you can live in this jungle, in this big, massive world, and think that you can do it all on your own. Bro, just start with the beginning of your life. As a child, you couldn't do anything on your own. Somebody bigger than you, someone of support group to you, had to help nurture you. So what do you think in the middle of your life still needs to take place? You still need nurturing with those that are nurturers and those that are support group. You still need that. And then when you are old foot, when you are old head, guess what you're going to still need? You're going to still need that support and that nurturing. You older now. You done so much within the marketplace or whatever of value. And now you're trying to rest your foot, put your foot down and take care of your grandbabies or great grandbabies. You will still, beginning of your life, you need family. The middle of your life, you need family. And the end of your life, you will need family. That's human. That's being human. All that artificial shit, I'm on one, I don't need nobody. That's all insecurities, bro. That's all bullshit. That's all bullshit. And you're talking to one who's an individual. I'm an individual that has other individuals in my life. So I am not doing what is it I'm doing by myself. And I've never been one to do it by myself. Even though might have seemed like it. How the hell did I do it by myself when the world in which that I'm in it encompasses a whole bunch of other people? I wouldn't be this intelligent if I didn't have adversities, if I didn't have trials and tribulations, if I didn't have external visions or external things taking place. I didn't do it by myself. Even my ops helped grow me. Duh, that's why I tell you they stepping stools. The universe conspires to help those who help themselves, so that means everybody helping me. That's my perception. And I can see it. Because it's my perception, it's my reality. I can see how everybody's helping me, even from a liability standpoint. And that's why I teach y'all, when people When people show you who they are, especially my brothers, right, who want to bring more of your nuts here. When people show you who they are, write it down. Learn those quality those characteristics from people. This way, you keep those types of people outside of your life. I know how to spot a Jezebel from a mile away. Shout out to Good Time. I know how to spot a Jezebel from a mile away, even a gigolo. You why? Because my experiences that played out externally of me gave me those lessons. So now I know how to spot them and see them and all their traits and whatever and the red flags and when I need to walk with grace. I now know these things. And if you were outside of your emotions, right? Maybe not in the experience, but after the experience is over, and you now more so outside of the emotions, you can now truly see how this was a blessing for you, how this was an opportunity for you to boss up. Every crisis is an opportunity to boss up. When she show her true colors, you're bossing up, my brother. The energy is not matching. When you are growing and other people are not, and then those people who are not growing show you that they're not growing, that's great. That's great. You've outgrown that experience. You outgrown those people. That happens in this godly human GTA game. And that's why experiences were created where there's no more vibrational match. Because you're up here and they're down here. You're top tier and they're lower tier. So there will always be a disconnect. And so hold up. So you must understand how energy works. When you're growing and you're not around people who is that is at a similar growth speed, experiences will create where for you guys to separate. No, the experiences will create for you guys to separate because you're not a match. So this person gonna go that direction, this person go the other direction, as supposed to be because of the vibration. If you're a man growing and she's not growing, she's gonna have to go. The experience is gonna get created in this godly human GTA game for you guys to separate each other, and then vice versa. If she's growing and he's not, meaning she was actually about the loyalty, she was actually about buying into the process and all that shit, but he was running her around on a circus wheel or whatever, yeah, he gonna have to go. He gonna have to go. Because you're growing and he not, and he growing and she not. That's not matching. The vibes have to match. You can't be on a mission for God and be with somebody that's on a mission with the devil and think that's a match. That's not a match. That's not a vibrational match. It's only a match when he's doing it for God, she doing it for God. She doing it for the devil, he doing it for the devil. That's when it's a vibrational match. Like you see how Coi Leray and Trippie Redd having children. That's a vibrational match. That's actually perfect. Two real weirdos, two odd looking ass creatures of Satan creating a baby together so that they can keep their their PR and keep their name in people in the streets and stuff like that. That's why they doing this. At least that's how I process it. That's how I process it. Because you have these industry artists are bums. They're trash. They're literally trash. Paul Revere put a song by Trippie Redd. We heard it for like 7 seconds and took that bitch off. 7 seconds. We just like, damn, son, yo, this stuff is trash. But based on the music, they deserve each other. That's a vibrational match. Is it a match? That's a match. That is a match. If you of God, she of God, that's a match. If you have the devil, he had the devil, that's a match. The Jezebel and Gigolo belong together. They're out of pocket and they're out of place, right? When you are a man of God or a woman of God, and then the Jezebel Gigolo think that they can fuck with you. Because that's the name of the game. The name of the game is self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. You know, who can destroy who first? That's the name of the game when you're being of God operating with a Jezebel or a Gigolo. Uncle Pedophile Satan children will only ever be in your life to create destruction. That's how I'm going to wrap it up. We at the 10% mark. Uncle Pedophile Satan and his children will only come into your life to bring about destruction. That will help you identify with shit. Human beings are going to come into your life like we did in the jungle, and we're going to build each other up. We're going to better each other's lives. We're going to be supportive of each other, right? Because that's what happens when you're in hardship. It's better off sticking together and sticking through all that hardship and making it alleviate the experience more by helping one another. Uncle Pedophile Satan children, they come into your world to destroy you. Any female or male that came into your life, right, and deliberately showed you they ain't shit, that was Uncle Pedophile children. That was their whole role. That's their whole design in this game. Is if you're a man or woman of God, remember, you're never gonna be liked. So anybody that's working with those energies, you're not liked. I mean, they not liked either, but they're jackass and still work for who's not loyal to them. But it is what it is. This is the game that we got going on out here of mental illness. It literally is what it is. So you as a man who is of God, or a woman who is of God, right? Great Spirit, you must realize that if you're dealing with a trilateral, they don't like you. They never will like you. Like I'm glad my baby mama number one don't like me. This way we could really get the truth out of who got mental illness. Because as the custodial parent, she's very immature for not giving my son for the summer. I'm not, and what, to me too, how I look at it, the court looks like a jackass too. Because y'all bias, right? And y'all choose to make this bitch the custodial parent. But as the custodial parent, the bitch can't even give him my son and which is all personal. That at that point, that's all personal. Bro, the contract, the agreements, it's on pen and paper. It says it there, but you're not following through. So guess what? It's all personal. So I'm a personally wait on her and the court or whatever to address her, cause it ain't about my child. If things are about my child, I would actually have my son for the summer. It's only literally 2 months and you get the nigga back. You know what I'm saying? So that's how mental illness, bro. Mental illness. America is flunked. But shout out to my bold, brave, free Americans, though. Because y'all the real Americans out here. All of y'all that is feeding yourselves, canning your own foods, knowing what money is. I got you, Joel. Take your gay ass out of here. I know you one of them gay niggas. I know that. Because what you just said was a gay statement. You talking to a man that knows how to create his own job. You talking to a man that's mastering his time with other masters. When you say some jackass shit like that, I know Uncle Pedophile Satan fucked you. I know Uncle Pedophile Satan works with you. Because of some jackass thing to say. You're talking to a creator that know how to create jobs and all kinds of cash flow streams and know how to actually work with people and all that shit. You talking about get a job. Yeah, you sound like Uncle Pedophile Satan. Real men of God, we're not like y'all. We can do things ourselves. So yeah, that job you talking about, yes, Joel, I created my shit. You said get a job? I created it, bitch. Yeah, Casey, I got you too. Oh, wait. Before I block you, Casey, you talking about Joel? Oh, you see, Paul Revere, I thought she was talking about Joel. That's why I didn't click it yet. She could have been talking about Joel. You know what I mean? His gay ass. Right? Because he in America or around the world, and he don't even know he can create his own job. So that's why he sounds so, like that was some gay shit he writing. Because especially if you're here in America, you're really a jackass because you could create your own job while you have a job. Like, that's what makes freedom so awesome. You can figure out what is best for you, how you want to situate your lifestyle, what kind of jobs you want to be working and whatnot, and do it. I mean, I'm here in America to establish some shit, just like how Walmart established some shit, Henry Ford established some shit, Tesla established some shit. Well, Elon Musk really established Tesla's shit, but that's my whole point. I came here to America to create some stuff. Damn, where the fuck y'all come from? I ain't talking to y'all. We down to the mark. Y'all coming at the wrong time. See you later, Carl. See you later, Carl. Yeah. Y'all weirdos. Ain't nobody, listen, if y'all wasn't here to really get the storytelling message and whatnot, y'all ain't come here for that. Y'all come here to ask a whole bunch of questions and not drop no donation. Ain't nobody care about you. Ain't nobody care about answering your question. Nobody care about seeing your shit either. Oh yeah, that's because they getting triggered by the fact that you hear me calling them all out. You hear me, right? Shout out to Sis, shout out to Kendra. You hear me, right? I'm calling them out. I'm telling them I'm telling the truth. Clearly, they don't want y'all to hear the shit because they want to continue the facade. Remember, once a liar, always a liar. So of course the gay ones are gonna come through so that I can fodder them and whatnot because they're little boys and little girls, right? If they have much to say, go to their platform and go say what you gotta go say. They try to come to this platform to show how weak they truly are, as they meant to display. Nothing but weakness here in America. Because that's what Uncle Pedophile Satan does. Create weak-ass children while God creates strong ones. And on that note, guys, thank y'all for tuning in to another Legacy Generational Wealth message. Sending you legacy energy. Shout out to all my legacy bag holders, man. You got to be the storyteller. We got to be the storyteller. Thank y'all for giving me y'all time. I hope faith that y'all understand and overstand y'all homework. Assets, businesses, corporation, gold, silver, Bitcoin, land, fixed assets, baby. We'll always keep up with the trends of inflation in this perfect storm, and we're gonna get extremely fucking wealthy. We the people is telling the stories. Shout out to DJ, you feel that? All right, I'm gonna see you on the next one. KU out. One love.